Now we want to insert a keyframe at frame 24 on the photo 3 layer. So click on the photo 3 layer, select 24, right click and insert a keyframe there. And then we want to drag photo 3 onto the stage. So click on photo 3, drag it onto the stage. Doesn't matter where you put it, because we're going to change that layer. So now we have 4 layers. The top 3 layers have photos, and you can see that we've got different types of times on the keyframe. So with photo 3 selected, we're now going to group them into a layer. So click on this new folder, and we have folder 1, and we're going to name that photos. So type photos. And now we want to drag these into the photo layer. You can see when we drag it up there, it moves it, it indents it, and so that way we know that it's in that layer. So you can see, and we can click on it and know that it is now in the photos layer where it should be. We're now going to work on positioning these photos on the stage. So drag the timeline over to the end, and we're going to select photo 1. When you select that photo, you can see that there is a light blue line around that, and we know that by doing that we have that photo selected. So now we're going to work on the position of it. So when you click up here in the properties panel and you click on object, we're going to type 50 for the X value. So we could click and we could drag on this. Well, I'm going to type 50. And down here, if you want to, you could drag this however you wanted to, and it works like that. We want it to be 50 by 50. It's usually easier to type it. Now if you were doing this by eyeballing it, you could do that. So 50 by 50. What that does, the X and Y values are measured from the upper left hand corner of the stage. So we came over 50 pixels by 50 pixels, and that's how it decided where to put that. Now we want to click on Window and then Transform. Shortcut for that would be Control T. And from there we're going to rotate it. Right up here on the rotation, you can click and you drag. Let's drag ours to about minus 12. Looks good, so should be like that. We now want to select frame 12 of the second photo. To select it, and we're going to click on Object. We're going to change the X to 200, and we want Y to be 40. I'm going to do Control T and rotate, and we're going to make that, let's say, 6. Then we're going to click on photo 3, go to Object, and we're going to change that one to, let's say, 360 and 65, and Control T, and we're going to just rotate that a little bit to the left. I don't want that much, so let's go back, let's say minus 2. We're now going to talk about the tools panels briefly. If you click these 3 dots, it opens up the tools panel, and you can drag, if you have a certain tool that you use frequently, you can drag it over there. Make this any way you want to. If you want to take it back to where it was, if you just click reset, that resets the toolbar back to what it's originally looked like. Next thing we're going to do is talk about adding graphics.